There is more and more discussion about interactive ads right now in the market, but it's less about interactive for the sake of interactive, and even actually in many cases it's not even using the term interactive. It's ads that have a performance, an action, or the drive to a result. It's less about the interaction because it's really cool to browse between different pieces of content, but it's interactive as a means to an end in order to download an app, receive the information from a viewer, or address them to a piece of content that matters, like a long-form trailer or content like that. So there's more and more use of interactive as a technology, but less as the actual KPI. So it's not that people want interaction, they want results. So we've been working with brands and agencies for many years, aspiring to push the brand message or to go beyond the boundaries of a 30-second spot and into a bigger canvas that lets you interact and engage with viewer. The way that we work with brands and agencies, by Innovid is a software provider, a technology platform that we sell a license to media buying agency, creative agencies, or the brand directly. And they all use that in different ways. There are three components to it. One is the delivery of the assets. The second one is taking a video assets and put it on steroids, adding those call to action, interactivity, personalization, or other elements. And the third one is harnessing all the data that you can in order to understand what actually happened when the ad was delivered. We've been tooting that horn for many years. As a matter of fact, we crossed 10 years recently of that. But what's starting to change is that as more viewership of digital video move to the television screen, move to the living room, then the nature of interactivity and the nature of engagement takes a totally different role. When someone is interacting with a mobile, when someone is interacting even with a desktop, was almost taken for granted. Sometimes was an accidental, and in many cases was a click out to go to a different action. A lot of the work that is being done right now around television is taking a lot of learnings happening in digital, but applying it into a walled garden and into an environment where user experience is the most important piece. So example that we showed earlier today here at the upfront breakfast at the IAB was a couple of examples of marketers that not only dialing up their storytelling a notch, but actually looking for the metrics that come out of it. One of the examples was in a partnership with Modi Media for Volvo, car manufacturer. We've been working for a long time on creating different type of engaging experience, taking their television spot and using that again as an opening to deliver extra material, addressable creative, and actually drive people to get details about their closest dealer and drive them into the dealership. A lot of those capabilities has been around and people talked about it for many, many years, but what we, in the connected TV space, we started to actually see results at scale. There are north of 55 million households right now in the United States that are watching ad-supported television on a connected TV or connected TV device or streaming device. So the numbers are at large scale. Almost a half of the US pay TV households have some type of a device like that. And what we see is that if historically people thought that television is a lean backward experience, what we see is that the current generation that are watching television on an OTT or a connected TV are actually leaning forward and interacting and engaging. The example that we showed for Volvo was how they used the interactive video to actually get cars off the lot, and how they used a lot of different tactics of addressable, personalization, and interactivity in order to get real sales results together with Experian Auto. So there's a full slate of different devices that people can watch ad-supported content right now plugged to their television. Anything from a smart TV, a Samsung or an LG smart TV with apps, or streaming devices like Apple TV or Roku or Amazon Fire or Chromecast. What we see right now, just in terms of share, we see Roku as the largest device right now in terms of delivery of ads on a monthly basis. And also in terms of engagement, we see Roku is leading the charge in terms of catering to an audience that understand that this is not television in the way that television used to be, but a television that you can create a two-way communication with. So people will pull in the Roku remote, understand that there is a call to action, interact, click on the remote, use left and right, even voice navigation in order to engage with a commercial.